Welcome back, guys.
We're rolling. I'm sorry.
We're rolling. Of course. So, welcome. I'm going to put the whole thing in there, too. The whole segment of how he's so busy.
Serves me right.
That Wolfman needs to, I don't know who he's texting. His pimp, I think. So, anyway, welcome to CineBuzzed. The name probably says it all, but it combines cinema and the feeling of being buzzed. Whatever that might be. Whatever floats your boat. For us, it's alcohol. So let's alcohol to the movies. Wolfman brought some sangria, and he can explain why he brought sangria.
Well, we're going to be talking about Zorro, the 1975 Italian-produced version.
No one was even alive then.
Of Zorro, same year that Jaws came out. It's a kind of it's been categorized as pretty much like a part of the spaghetti western series of Hollywood. It just feels right to me. I'm really impressed with the main character played by Alain Delon.
There it is.
How do you pronounce it? Alain Delon.
Delon.
Right. He just makes a really great Zorro.
So he's a French guy
who's playing a Spaniard.
Right,
and that's why.
While
sangria,
shooting,
because it's Spain.
Yeah,
and
that's
they
right.
drink sangria.
It's typically wine that's been fortified with some other better
brandy.
alcohol.
With brandy.
Yeah, something like brandy or vermouth or something like that.
And then fruit juices.
And fruit juices. So some people just do wine and fruit. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Let's alcohol to the movies. Yeah, there we go.
Let's alcohol to the movies.
That's right. Probably my favorite thing that I pulled from this particular movie was this line right here. I thought that was really good.
It's easy to kill saints, Colonel. Let's see how you do against a sinner.
That's pretty good.
That was an awesome one.
That's a good line. That line's worth the whole movie in itself.
But I liked just the feel of it. I thought the story was good. The music was kind of, I thought, pretty risky what they did. But I think it kind of pulls off
It was fun
to
for the
the
time.
fun to the funness of the movie.
It's fun for the time.
And it kind of plays like a pirate movie in a way.
You're also a big fan of Batman. You know, it's like one of your favorites. So I was like, well, it's kind of very similar character, right? Like plays the alter ego. Although in this movie, his alter ego is
and that was great, right?
Is a gay,
effeminate.
Effeminate. I think he's supposed to be gay.
He's supposed to,
right?
He's supposed to be playing gay, yeah.
Yeah. So he's like a gay. What was he? A governor or governor? What does it say? What he was?
He was a governor.
Okay, so governor. So that really throws you off, right? Especially back in the day. That makes sense, right? Because he plays a very flamboyant guy, and then all of a sudden he's very masculine as Zorro. So it's like just that little strip across his face and hat might fool you if you're completely changing your alter ego. But with Zorro, when he was regular, he's like,
me.
"Hi guys, I'm the governor." And then when he goes to Zorro, he's like, "I'm Zorro." You know, so it kind of goes completely opposite. So it is interesting. So he was definitely a great looking Zorro. Like he kind of like owned the role pretty well.
Yeah,
I
that
felt.
Spanish look and the whole thing.
Yeah, and of course he had the damsel.
Never changed your costume.
Never changed her costume. Yeah, we were watching the movie.
Until she got married.
It's like, was there a costume designer in this thing?
Right.
Like she always had the same outfit on all the time.
Right. Oh, and also I thought the design of the Zorro costume, even though it's a pretty basic costume, but you know, it's amazing how many times you can get a basic costume wrong. Yeah, even have the soundtrack.
Right. So I'll put in the soundtrack, but this is basically runs through.
Yeah, but it also has a lot of adventure sounding, but very Spanish sounding. A lot of Spanish guitar. A lot of Spanish beats, which I thought were great.
So this movie is actually not that difficult to find, surprisingly.
Oh, it isn't?
No, I saw today that it was available on Amazon Prime.
I want the master, like the Criterion collection.
I want the director's cut Criterion collection.
Yeah, that's what I want.
With wardrobe changes. And when the villain is not identified at the end, there's a question mark on whether or not he's going to come back.
Say,
or whatever.
Is it the end? Question mark.
Yeah, and a lot of people really like this movie. So there's a lot of 10s, and I love this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so people... It scored overall 6.5, which isn't too bad. I think Cut the Island was like 5.5 or something like that. So Zorro definitely outranked Cut the Island.
The acting in this Zorro movie was pretty good. Everybody.
Yeah, everyone was pretty legit.
Everybody was legit. Even Gene Wilder. Even though he didn't have a lot of lines.
There is a character in the movie that looks a lot like Gene Wilder.
I mean, like, wow.
So it kind of wrecked the movie a little bit because we're watching it going, it's Gene Wilder, and then... Wasn't there there was some other attributes of the film that kind of reminded me of Blazing Saddles.
Right, and you thought that the villain looked like Burt Reynolds.
The villain did look a little like Burt Reynolds.
A little bit, yeah. More sangria, yeah.
What'd you think about the lady?
You mean which one? The
Well, mostly the only one, right?
you mean
the love interest?
The love
or
interest?
whatever?
I thought she was cute. I thought I was almost more interested in the Asian lady, but that's my thing, right?
Oh yeah.
I was always reading the
That
book.
was weird. I forgot about that. No reason. There was like really attractive Asian lady in the background. What was she reading? A book?
Always reading.
Always
until
reading a
she
book.
Came out and karate chopped somebody.
And she came out. Did she karate chop or she's fighting?
Yeah, when they were fighting, when everybody was
Oh,
fighting.
so
at the
then
end.
there you go. So for me, I still think like my most significant Zorro moments have to do with the Disney classics, the black and white ones.
And you know, it's funny. I've never seen any of those. Because once I saw the Sangria,
It is good. You know what? I think if
it's nice to have the fruits in there.
I like the fruits. You know, I think a little bit of brandy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just
Yeah,
tad.
brandy. You have some brandy?
I have some brandy.
Okay, yeah, that would knock it out of the
Or
park.
just like a little bit. But
Perfect.
I want to finish the whole bottle. If I put brandy in it, I probably won't finish the whole bottle.
Okay.
All right, so well, that is Zorro. So that is a 1975. I was going to say classic. We're going to have to wrap it up with a great quote from Humphrey Bogart. Okay, so he always had these great drinking quotes, and the best one is that the problem with the rest of the world is that everyone else is one drink behind. Cheers. Ain't that the truth?